I want to break down, if you're an online business owner or you're looking to start an online business, how to make 5x more money in your business without doing more work or without spending more money. And you'll hit your goals so much quicker if you do this and implement it right away. And it's not as hard as you'd think. And I'll break it down and how it works right on this video. And what it is, it's called a Grand Slam offer. And maybe you've heard that before, maybe you haven't, but what it is, it's what are you offering to the marketplace and how are you solving or not how are you solving the problem, but how much are you charging the marketplace to solve that problem? And it's very important because I've worked with influencers. Well, I've had my own business that I've experienced this with where I sold a software for $12 a month and I worked super hard on trying to sell as many people as possible. Got 200 people into the software and then I look at how much my revenue is and it was $2,400 and ultimately it was not going to take me to where I wanted to go financially. And making a very small pivot and shift to an offer that actually fits my financial goals, it was a lot easier to be able to make way more money. And in fact, it actually was less hard to actually execute on. And I even see it with influencers right now. So I work with a lot of pet influencers who are literally one or two missing pieces away of actually making considerable amounts of money. And a common thing that I see that they do, so I'll just call this I for influencers, is that they constantly are getting inbound inquiries from business owners. And I know one person in particular, she was charging $750 for one single sponsored post on her page. Now, the problem with this is, let's say you're getting 40 inbound inquiries from business owners, which is kind of a lot, and you close on 20 of them, so that's a 50% close rate. You are banking on 20 closes each and every month, which is kind of unlikely, just to actually make a considerable amount of money of where you would actually go full time and do that sort of thing. Not to mention posting on your page 20 times in a 30-day or month-long span might start to feel a little bit annoying to the audience and spammy and not really have that opportunity for scale unless, of course, you can grow your following, and we know how hard it is to grow your following in this day and age, especially on Instagram. So that, although you can make some money in there, is that going to take you to, your hundreds of thousands of dollars a month that maybe you are looking for and ultimately the goals that you actually really have? It's very challenging. So what instead you can do is by offering a Grand Slam offer and really dialing in what you are doing for the marketplace and how much you are actually charging. Now you're able to take these same conversations that once you were able to charge $750 for, now you're charging anywhere from $1,000 a month to $4,000 monthly recurring on the same conversations. You're having the conversations anyways, might as well charge 5x more money in these conversations. But the question becomes, how do we actually charge $1,000 to $4,000 per month per conversation or client when you're actually having these conversations? And the way you'll do that is two ways. So in business, there are done with you offers. Done with you offers would be something like a program where you are providing access to information. So somebody doesn't have the information to do something, and they would then go ahead and pay you for that information. So that could be a digital book. That could be a course, consulting. Done with you means you are withholding information. Therefore, in your sales pitch, you do not want to share everything that you'd be doing. You want to share the high level outcome that you will achieve for them and say, if you pay me or invest in this, I will walk you through step by step on how to actually implement that. I will give you the information, and that's how you're going to get the sale. Then the next piece would be done for you content. So in this case, what I recommend for influencers to do is, instead of being an influencer, don't be an influencer, make high performing content that it can be used in advertising and just give it to the business owners and let them market the video, because that has a lot more leverage. They can put paid advertising behind that video and it can make the companies a lot more money. And if you get really good at that specific way of making that content, the brands are going to be happier because it's going to make the business owner a lot more money. And therefore you're going to make a lot more money because you become unstoppable. You become above the market. You become an expert in this field. It's an evergreen skill. Advertising, content, it's not going away. If you can influence cold outbound pet parents to buy your clients' products, you will make a lot of money, and it works for every industry. There's a reason why, especially in the pet industry, there's a reason why you see Budweiser with, the golden retriever in the background on their ad. There's a reason why you see Wayfair with the dogs on the furniture in the ads. There's a reason why you see coffee brands and wine lover brands, jewelry brands, clothing brands with pets in their ads. It's because pets organically get 10x the engagement compared to other ads. I've seen another one, plant e-commerce companies. That's another one. Rather than just having plants and pets, or plants and plants in the living room of the videos. Imagine now having pets, plants in the living room in the same video. A/B test them, which one's going to perform better? It's going to be the one with the pets in it because people love seeing pets. So with the done for you offer, what you would want to do, let's say it's for high performing content, rather than just saying, I do high performing content, which still is okay. Imagine if you were to value stack everything inside of high performing content that you were still doing. It's part of, you have to do it. It's part of the game of high performing content, but perceive value and credibility and authority when presented and showcased to the client. It's going to make it a no-brainer for them to get results and want to work with you. So that could look like, you're just going to start value stacking things. These are check marks, that bad handwriting. So you'll value stack. You might say something like direct response copy angles, which is basically just meaning the hook, the first sentence you say in the ad. It might be making sure that the ads are ready for placement, making sure that there's no TikTok logo, making sure that they have 24/7 Slack communication access to you. Think of everything that you were already doing when you were making high performing content. It could mean 2 dogs to 2 dog creators, or 2 dogs that you were working with, or 2 cats. Maybe you have a cat and a dog. Maybe you have a neighbor that has a dog that could maybe shoot videos, or you could borrow their dog for a little bit. Start to stack all these things up, and then when presented to the client, it's going to give you high perceived value. You're going to be able to confidently charge anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 monthly, and it's going to land you a lot more high ticket paying clients. And I think we can all agree that a monthly recurring, if you put them on subscription, a monthly recurring is going to be a lot better than just these one-off deals that are unpredictable and you don't really know where they're coming from. Versus these you can rely on each and every month, and you'll be able to hit your financial goals that much quicker. So I hope this video was helpful, and this will just break down the Grand Slam offer. Super impactful for online business owners, and have a great day.